Hmm. All right. We are very late. Very, very late tonight. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Clobberin is streaming right now. He's also doing the event quest. Where's he at? He's on skill? Yeah, I don't know which quest that is, but let's see. See, Game 7 of the World Series is currently tied. So that's happening right now. Think. Yeah, we have not done any of the Elder EQ, so we might be here a while. I gotta do. Let's see. How many champs do I have that power drain? I think it's like power drain or shock, right? Because Howard didn't work. We'll go Viv Vision to start. Because if it goes poorly, I could just quit out. Okay, well, it's 4-4. Going into the bottom of the ninth. Let's see if the Blue Jays can pull it off. Interesting. Huh. I didn't know she had pre-fights. And off to a great start. Absolutely. I didn't know Viv had heal block. Every day, guys. You learn something new every day. I also have no idea what the special tooth thing does. I just, in general, have no idea how to play Viv. But it's just one fight. Okay, we were taking a lot of damage though, and we don't heal in between fights, so let's wrap it up. Can I just throw this? Nice. I know my damage was like really boosted from the Furies, but that felt pretty good. We took a lot of damage because I just got hit, but I really need to mess around with Viv and see if I like her. I have a Tech Awakening gem. At this point, I don't know that I would give it to her because Nimrod's coming. So, I mean, I'll probably just save it for Nimrod, but run it up. What's up? No BGs tonight? No, probably not. I gotta do the Elder event quest, man. I haven't done any of it. And I'm really late to tonight's stream. Like an hour and almost an hour and a half. Normally, yes, but yeah, we have like 3 days left on the Elder EQ, and I gotta get to it. I haven't done any of it. I did do all of Classic today just to unlock it. So that's probably going to be the entire stream tonight. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know if we'll finish the event quest on stream. If not, I'll probably just finish it off stream. But we should be back streaming tomorrow for Battlegrounds. I'm not sure. I might do a day stream tomorrow. It depends on what time the Packers are playing. I want to be able to watch that. We're playing the Panthers tomorrow, I think, so should win, hopefully. Should be a pretty easy win. But yeah, so Battlegrounds will be back tomorrow, and then we'll take another break on Monday to do probably another Abyss Karina challenge, and then should be back on Tuesday for more Battlegrounds, so don't worry, there will be plenty more Battlegrounds this season. But unfortunately, we gotta do this. Yeah, the Elder EQ is really boring in my opinion. So it's kind of on one hand, it's like maybe I should just do it while like watching TV or something. And on the other hand, if I do it while streaming, it's slightly more entertaining. So here we are. And I guess I kind of have to focus a little bit more. The fights are a little bit longer than Battlegrounds. Oh, we missed the decks. Okay, we're gonna have to swap to someone who can regen after this. This is not ideal because we're like 3 fights in and we're already at 20% health, but we'll just swap to like an Idun. Oh, or we die. I've done the Elder like twice, but I gotta get my prestige a little higher for it to be worth it for me at this point. What's your prestige at? Let's see. How many fights am I? Is it worth restarting? Yeah, we're gonna restart. Sure, we'll use Doc Ock for classes. And then I'll use Viv for the next fight, and who did I use last fight? I don't know, I'll use like Shuri or something for Patriot. Yeah, my prestige, I think I'm at like 27.9 right now. So I mean, it's worth it for me, in my opinion, just for the 7-star Awakening gem shards. I think I get 3,000. Nice little heavy. Let's see. Doc Ock could potentially be the 7-star coming in the. Oh wait, no, it's Nimrod. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I really wanted it to be Ghost, but I'm almost entirely convinced next May we're gonna get Ghost, Doom, and Kitty Pryde as 7 stars. I don't know if they're going to do Hercules, but I'm assuming that'll be like Heart of Fire version 3. And I think they're going to like really stack it because we're running out of 6 stars that aren't 7 stars for them to add. Tiger's an easy fight. So yeah, we'll do 22.5, but that's with only being back a month after sitting out a year, so I got to catch up. Yeah, the time away really affects you in this game. That's why it's so hard to leave, because everyone's like, well, maybe I'll want to come back later, and I don't want to be so behind. That's why I've never quit. Oh, there have been times where I have wanted to. There's times where I like quit alliances and take a break from that stuff, and even just doing that sets you back. But I've never done the full like I'm out. Because I'm always whenever I do that, if they release like new cool content, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll come back. And then it's like, oh. Huh. Why was it unblockable last time? Interesting. Yeah, and then once you're back, you know? This game just has a way of sucking you in. I think I like Viv. I kind of want to mess around with Viv more. Still the bottom of the 9th, still tied. I'm probably gonna go Shuri. Where's my 6-star Shuri? There we go. These quests are so long. Yeah, I doubt we finished the whole thing in this stream, to be honest. Because I'll probably stream the max, like 3 hours. So however far we get in those 3 hours, basically. And then I'll just, if we don't finish it, I'll finish it off stream. Because it's not like I have anything to open after this either. Since I'm saving everything for December. Dude, I'm excited. I hope I get Cassie. I am really excited that she's going to be in the Titan. Knowing my luck, because I'm excited, I'm just not going to pull her. Normally I don't pull my my #1 most wanted, but we'll see. And then I think we're going to get either Archangel or Magneto from that box, which I'm excited because I'll probably get a couple of those. Just because I'm assuming we're going to get at least one for free, because they do that with most of the boxes. And then I'm sure there's going to be ways to get some through like the banquet event. And normally I spend a little bit of money for the banquet. So I'm probably planning on getting like 3 of those champs. Jane Foster looks really cool. Jane Foster, Nimrod, we'll see who the other 4 are. I know a lot of people think it's going to be Scorpion for Science, but I kind of have a feeling we're getting Gladiator Hulk. I would also like Wasp, but I don't think they're going to do Wasp and Cassie in the same month, and I don't think they're going to do 2 Power String champs in the same month. Which is why I don't think we're getting Scorpion. I feel like one of the skills is going to be Valkyrie. Probably in the box. And then the Banquet skill has to for sure be Kate or Kingpin. With Absman as the Mystic. Absolutely. If that's the caliber of champ that we're dealing with. Gotta be one of those 2. Still bottom of the 9th, still 4-4. What other classes are there? Tech. Yeah, Tech is hard. I think Tech will probably... I I guess they just reworked Yondu. Oh wait, no, Tech is Nimrod. Why do I keep saying that? Skill, they kind of hinted at Electra. Marvel King Satima, thank you. Yeah, it's... Dude, what are your thoughts on the Elder EQ? I wouldn't mind it if you didn't have to unlock... If you didn't have to unlock it by doing Classic. It just feels like a slog. And it's not a difficult slog either. I think I'd like it better if it was actually hard. Make it shorter and a little bit more difficult and I would enjoy it. Or just ease into the whole it's supposed to be easy and mindless and make it shorter anyway. I think the node is different now. Yes and no. Alright, she'll still work, I just gotta spend stuff around. Yes, it sucks. Maybe 10 fights per quest. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. I went for a light intercept, and it just didn't register. I feel like my inputs have been a little bit wonky lately, but I've never been one to like blame input fail, because most of the time when those issues were going on, normally I didn't really notice it, so I like to give them the benefit of the doubt, but lately my inputs have been a little questionable, so it's hard to tell. I don't know if it's me or not. Marvel King Satima, who do you think the champions in the box are going to be? I was just saying, I know a lot of people are guessing Scorpion for the science, but I don't think we're going to get two Power Sting champs at the same time, and since we're getting Cassie, I kind of feel like it's going to be Gladiator Hold. Oh, dude, you were in here when we were talking about Cassie. Yeah, I'm excited to get her as a 7-star. Also, with Abs coming as a 7-star in Banquet as well, I think next May's Heart of Fire is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I kind of have a feeling they're just going to open the floodgates, and next May's Heart of Fire is going to be like Ghost, Kitty, Doom. I don't know. I don't know if they'll do Herc. That would be a little ridiculous. But maybe that would be like CGR. I'm pretty positive they'll release either Kingpin, Scorp, Hulkling, or CGR. Those are the guys. Yeah, I think in the box it won't be Kingpin. I kind of feel like it's going to be Valkyrie because they just did a little slight change to her. But I think in the Banquet thing with like next to Absman, it'll absolutely be Kingpin or Kate Bishop. One of those two for sure. Personally, I'd rather have Kate, but I'd be fine with both. Both are really good and deserve to be 7 stars. I don't think we're getting CGR yet, though. There's a chance the Cosmic is Venom the Duck, and it's the rework because of the video that Brian released. I wouldn't be surprised. It'd be interesting to see how they buff him. Maybe give him some kind of color treatment. He needs a lot of help though. Is this gonna kill him? The shock shield, yeah. 7-star Valkyrie or Kingpin? Yeah, I think so. 7-star Valk will be will be pretty nice. The only thing is, it's gonna be rough getting her to Sig 200. Deathnos, definitely not Scorpion at the moment. Yeah, I don't think so either. You know what? He could be the Science Champ for Heart of Fire, because I don't think they're ever going to do Quake. I don't think they're going to do the whole rework thing with Quake like they're doing with Magic. I feel like Quake is just dead, just gone. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like next Heart of Fire is gonna be insane. So I kind of want to start saving stuff now for next May. Like, I don't think I'm gonna spend any units for Cyber. I think I'm gonna save for Banquet, and then after that, well, I mean, I guess it depends on what the offers are, but I don't have a ton of units anyway. I have like 6k. And max, I'll probably buy like one Odin for Cyber, but I think I'll save my units for Banquet, spend my units during Banquet, and then after that, just start saving literally everything, money included, for Heart of Fire. I think that's when we'll get 7-star Ghost. And by that time, we might have rank 5s. If so, 7-star Ghost is going to be my first rank 5. It's going to be the most unnecessary rank 5 ever, because what in the game... Oh, War would be so easy. What other classes are there? What am I missing? Steel? Yeah, Steel would probably be Kate for that. Or they buff champs or something. I don't know. We're running out of 6 stars that aren't 7 stars. It's kind of crazy. Well, good ones at least. I guess there's still some bad ones, like Captain America World War II, Abomination, a lot of science champs apparently. Elektra, Daredevil Classic. I'm trying to think of these while fighting, and it's a little bit harder than you think. Who else is bad? I should have done a heavy, but it's okay. Wait, weren't we supposed to get Nebula as a 7-star? Is Nebula already a 7-star? I feel like Nebula would be a good 7-star. Yeah, let's get somebody with regen in here. So I can start healing up. Oh my gosh, the World Series is going into overtime. I live in Southern California, so I'm surrounded by Dodger fans. Personally, I'm not a huge baseball fan. I don't really care. But if the Dodgers win, there's going to be a lot of fireworks around them, and my dogs hate fireworks. So that's always a fun time. Okay, I want to trigger my regen. So if you could just bring me down to 15%, please. Oh, okay, well I didn't want you to be unblockable. Rip. Well, we healed a little bit, but not... Oh, what the heck, dude? I dexed. Well, there goes all of the healing, or all little of it that we got back. Yeah, we lost a significant amount of health in this fight. Oh, I think Tech is my least favorite of the class nodes for the event quest. Tech and Mystic, because Mystic half the time it like the Mystic champs don't even apply to the buff. So like, I'm probably gonna go Jack right here and not even benefit. Or do I want to go like Nimrod or something? No, we're just gonna go Jack. I'm kind of low on health, but and we'll see how it goes. This is only quest 1. These take so long. Oh, come on. Very special too. Cool, this will do max damage. I don't have to worry about the force field. Then blockable is a little problematic. But so far we're dealing with it. I want to push her to special 2 if I can. Sweet. And then my special 2 should kill. What's your best way of farming potions these days? Short answer, I don't. I kind of just deal with it. Longer answer, saving up free crystals and opening those whenever I have to do like Everest content. Every once in a while I will auto farm Realm of Legends, or when I get like new champs I like to just run through Realm of Legends a few times to test them out, so that helps. The sigil, which when I have it, I do have it right now, but I did cancel it, so that's gonna go away in like a day. The sigil gives you some potions. Daily quests, yeah, good shout. I'm actually really bad at doing the daily quests. I always ignore them. The buff was really, really good to them though, so I don't recommend ignoring them. But I do kind of always end up forgetting about them. Oh, I didn't know that Stark Spidey. I would not have chosen Guillotine. But I feel like oftentimes it doesn't come into play, the fact that I don't have a ton of potions. It's really only when Everest content comes out. This is not going to be a fun fight. And like I said, when... Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we have to revive this time. But like I said, whenever his content does come out, we just... I just open my free crystals. I have a bunch of revives expiring anyway, so I don't really care about having to use them. So yeah, I have like 21 of the sigil ones, because I try not to use those. And then everything else just kind of accumulates. I think the level 6 are from like the EQ offer back in the day. I just save those unless I absolutely have to use them. And then the level 3s just come from Realm of Legends, and like the 4 and 5s are like daily quests and stuff. Yeah, Spidey nasty special one for real. But I'll probably... Normally I use potions like sparingly like that. Where it's like, I'm going to top her up a little bit because he just kind of wrecked me. But I'm not going to like full heal. Yeah, Guillotine was not the right pick for this fight, but I didn't know we were fighting a Spidey. I would have picked Ironheart, probably. Or even like Shuri. Ghost, I don't have Suicides on, so Ghost is a little bit less enjoyable to play, but Ghost will work. Oof. Spidey's kind of being annoying. As he normally is. What are your thoughts about Super Skrull, Yondu, and they're the spotlight of the Cyber Week sale? Yeah, Super Skrull is probably going to be a pretty annoying defender on defense as a 7-star, and it looks like his buff made him a little bit better as an attacker. I haven't gotten, like, I haven't messed with either of them, but Yondu seems interesting on attack. But I don't know if he'll be, like, meta-defining. So I'm not super excited about either. So I don't think I'm going to really go any kind of wailing on Cyber. Especially with everything they announced for Banquet. I just feel like Banquet is more enticing to me, personally. It's not a huge thing for me either, but I find myself having to use units for them here and there, and it adds up after a while, but I guess that's part of it. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, then I would probably just say try to do a little bit of Realm of Legends farming every once in a while whenever you have spare time. Just put in a team of your strongest champs at this point and just press auto fight. And watch TV or something. Don't look at your phone. Because, yeah, it's not good to be spending revives. Is Nimrod... I should really read the node. I know Viv Vision works. Or Deathless Vision. Oh, Nimrod would have been great for Kitty, actually. But yeah, I need to mess around with both so that I kind of have a better idea. Both Super Skrull and Yondu. I know you were excited about Yondu, right? We were talking about that the last time. Oh, this is gonna be rough actually with her unblockable. I feel like he's got to have a way. We're gonna die again. Or not. I was gonna intercept, but she has the prowess. Dang. Price reduced about 10k for the feet champs. Then they started to spotlight mid champs. Typical Kabam. Why can't they give 10k for Doctor Doom? Yeah, that'll be the day. I have a plethora of revives, but the potions are always just eh. First of all, I love that you use the word plethora in a sentence. I feel like it doesn't get used enough. But yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. Yondu is like the cockroach on defense. He won't die. Tankiest champ in the game if he's at 7-star rank 4. Really? Yeah, I know in the spotlight, Mike mentioned that his Sig I thought it said the SIG benefits or increases the weakness. So is it only like... I'm assuming he puts weakness on you, or is it a passive weakness? Because if he just puts weakness on you, wouldn't like a skill champion completely negate his tankiness? My problem was my mindset before was I will learn about the new champs or buff champs when I get them. And one, now that I'm going back into competitive war, that doesn't work anymore. And two, now that I make YouTube content, that also does not work anymore because I need to be more aware of things that are going on so that when people ask questions, I don't say, I don't know. And I need to be more aware of things going on in the fight, so I stopped wasting revives in this quest, but... 2 of them were going to expire anyway, so this one, now we are officially wasting revives. Yes, it's like we are playing with weakness from the start of the fight. That sounds horrible. So it's a passive weakness. That's kind of crazy. That makes me a bit more interested in him, I guess. I do have a Tech Awakening gem, but I'm not dropping 10k units for Yondu. I'm not that interested. If I get him, cool. Then yeah, I could see how that would make him a good defender for sure. He's basically just going to be a giant stall. Because it's not like he's going to be hard to fight. He's still Yondu. Well, unless they kept his light attack the same. Think with some ass nodes combining with Yondu. Yeah. Dude, oh my gosh. If they wanted to be really, really mean, put the node that's on Wheel of Fate Lady Deathstrike against a Yondu. That fight would take half an hour. Yeah, I hope they don't get too creative with that. I'm hoping we get some new Everest content in January. Just cause I mean Abyss came out in January, so maybe they'll do something. And I kind of feel like we need it, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared for what champs and nodes are gonna be in the next Everest content. Like, could you imagine a 5 million HP Yelena? Or Serpent? Or Bullseye? Unless they're like done with that form of long term, because Wheel of Fate I guess wasn't like that, and that was kind of Everest content. Oh wait, do I want to trigger my regen? Yeah, but okay, that's good. That did a lot of block damage. Perfect. Heal up, Hulkbuster. Yeah. I think we gained like 20% from that, so it was worth it. Come on. Thank you. And this should kill him. Or not. There we go. Lol, take half a day, yeah. Got PTSD while playing against her. The good thing is that fight was, for the most part, pretty easy. It just took forever. I think in my 3 runs of Wheel, I think I used 1 revive against her, and I think it was when I used Gamora. Who am I fighting? Dude, let me know who I'm fighting. That's the worst part about this. we'll go Shuri because I think we're getting close to the end. Okay, we're fighting a Cable. Yeah. So I'll do Shuri, then Idum, and then I think I use Nico for this boss. Dude, I can't believe I still haven't duped my Shuri. I got her pretty much right when Necropolis came out. And then I did all my runs. And I didn't dupe her. And here I am, years later, still haven't duped her. You go back, you can go back. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. When it popped up that it was like you had to pick a champ, I just figured you couldn't. But it's okay, we're almost done. Speaking of almost done, the World Series still is not almost done. We're at the bottom of the 10th. It is still tied 4-4. Cable needs revamp too. He needs APOC synergy in his kit. Yeah, you remember when they first added that synergy and for like 3 months, Cable like ran the contest and then no one ever used him again? Yeah, I thought about that. There's a lot of mutants that need tune-ups, but I don't know that we're gonna get a lot of them, especially with X-23 getting the rework later. Like, I don't see it happening. Because so much of the mutant class has been buffed. Who's still bad? I guess none of them are, like, bad anymore. But, like, Psylocke could use a buff. Emma could probably use a buff. Gambit kind of got buffed, but after watching X-Men 97, this guy needs a way better buff. Strife is okay, I guess. Rogue really needs a buff. Red Cyclops, Beast really needs a buff. Jubilee really needs a buff. All of the like main X-Men still need buffs. In the mutant class, but that'll be years down the line. I wonder what class needs the most buffs. What do you guys think is the worst class in MCOC? For the longest time, I thought it was skill, and it might still be. But I think it's closer now. Cosmic used to be far and away the best, because it had Hercules. Gambit needs guaranteed special 2 crit. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, just that one change would make him much better. Skill class is ass. Yeah. And then for the longest time, I thought that Tech, apart from Ghost, was the worst class. Now, probably not. Tech's in a better spot than it was at the time. Science is stacked. Science is absolutely ridiculous. Especially, like, for 7 stars. 7-star Science might be the best overall. If we're counting just 7-star champs. Back in the day, Mutant used to be by far the best class. When like the Magneto buff went live and you had like Magneto, Omega Red, Archangel just running rampant. Tech and skill have always been my least favorite. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like most, I don't want to say most people, but I feel like a lot of people would agree with you. I think Tech is probably my least favorite. It's just hard when Ghost is in the Tech class, and I love Ghost so much. So if she wasn't in there... Oh, I hit replay, not play next. It would definitely be my least favorite. But I like Jack a lot too, and Stark Spidey, so it's kind of hard. Science is probably the best all-around class. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. If you, like, account for, like, defenders and stuff too, yeah, probably. What is the second quest? That took way too long. I know I messed up a lot, but... Ugh, it's the Mystic one. Yeah, like, how many Mystics power drain? I feel like not a ton, but I'm glad they added the regen part. Because that makes it more versatile. Oh, Hood. How I wish I could rank you up. I'm so sorry. I really want to take that guy up. To at least rank 3. And just every time I want to, I have to take someone else up for something. Like right now, I want to do Shang-Chi to rank 3. Probably before him. And then Venom to rank 3, because I think Venom's going to be really good for the next week's Gladiator Circuit meta. Oh, I forgot she gets the evade charge when she misses. That's funny. Dang, yeah, she's gonna get it again from the special one. That's annoying. Bro, stop spamming special one. Alright, go special 2. Try to push her to special 2. Ironically, the SIG kind of works against you in that. Come on. RIP! That happens to me about 50% of the time on her special 2. I'm not even joking. Dude, I'm power draining when I'm not wanting to. And it's from the regen on the stagger expiring. I forget her evade's guaranteed and not a chance. No! Oh, I couldn't heavy it. RIP! Oh my gosh, I read chat. My freaking... My parry failed. Yeah, we're gonna restart. Hello, hello. I opened 50 plus Titans, still no Nico. Still don't even have her as a 6-star, 5-star, or 4-star. Dude, that sucks. I hate to pour salt on the wound, but when the Titan pool with Nico came out, that was my... I think that was like my second or third video on YouTube. And I opened... How many Titans did I open? 8, I think? And I pulled Nico from the first Titan and then duped her on like the third. Or maybe this... I might have pulled Nico back to back from the first 2. It was absolutely ridiculous. Insane luck. I don't want to use Hood for this fight anymore. I awakened Dazzler from the Titan from the event. Nice. Yeah, that's a good pull. My Dazzler is still unawakened, so she's still sitting at rank 2. Wait! You asked about Dazzler like 4 days ago, right? And I said I wouldn't rank her if she was unawakened past rank 2. I think so. What mystics heal? Juggernaut kind of heals. With the Juggernaut relic on. Yes, that was you. Yeah, now you have a rank 3 candidate. You guys can smile at my trash luck. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It'll turn around. Who knows? Maybe it'll turn around with the next Titan pool, which seems pretty good so far. Lizard seems really interesting. Lizard seems interesting, and then I would love to pull Cassie. I will take her to rank 4 if I get her. I have a Science Awakening gem. I would pop it. I think that'd be really fun. I want to see Wasp as a 7-star too. Dude! Oh my gosh. This is why this stream is taking forever. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't get her or Carolina on my main, but I got Carolina on my alt account, so I have some hope. Yeah, that's funny. That's the reason I stopped using alt accounts, and I'm not even joking. It's because I would get better luck on my alt than on my main, and it would just make me mad. I guess Juggernaut wasn't the problem. I'm the problem. I need to rank 4 Paviter Spidey since he's from India. Yeah, that's pretty cool. His design looks awesome and his animations were really cool. I'm just not a fan of like the trap gameplay champions, which I mean, I guess lore accuracy wise and the way they did it, I like it. It looks cool. But I hate that he's that kind of champion because I'm less inclined to use him and be excited about him. Alright, I want to throw my relic. And then special 2 will maybe kill her here. Maybe if the last hit didn't hit protection. Hurricane medium. Oh, Juggernaut. He can even take Nick Fury. Low-key, I want him for the same reason. Interesting. You like the trap champs, huh? Yeah, that's fair. To each their own. That's what's cool about this game, is there's like so many different champions with like different playstyles, and we've kind of gotten to the point where now it's more like genres of unique playstyles, where there's... Yeah, I don't know if there's any champ that has like a... Quake. Quake still has like completely unique, there's no one like her playstyle wise, but everybody else is kind of in a genre now. And some people like some genres, and some people don't. And that's what's cool. Yeah, we're using Hood here. How goes it? Just subbed and liked. Hey, thanks, man. Pretty good. Struggling through the event quest right now. It shouldn't be hard, but I'm not playing very well, and this is taking a lot longer than it should. The event quest is pretty boring, so doing it on stream, talking to you guys, makes it a lot more manageable. Oh my gosh, the Dodgers scored. The Dodgers scored. It's going into the bottom of the 11th. I have a lot of people around me that are Dodgers fans that are pretty annoying. Again, I don't care about baseball, so it doesn't really affect me. But if the Dodgers win, there's going to be so much fireworks around me, and my dogs are going to flip out. Come on. Okay, come on. Do it. Oh, we took our burst. That sucks. Hood Special 2 goes crazy. Come on. Oh, is my sound might still be muted on my computer. I was gonna say I didn't hear the ping when you subbed. I hope that sounded accurate. Come on. Is he in one-hit kill range? I found out. He was not. RIP. Is Event Quest worth it, LMAO? I think so for the 7-star Awakening Gem Shards. So, with my prestige, I get 3,000 7-star Awakening Gem Shards for fully exploring. And they're still pretty rare. And very nice to have with like the Titans and stuff. You said you're in Cali, right? Not a Dodgers fan. Who's your team? Yes, I am in SoCal. I just am not really a baseball fan. Baseball was my least favorite sport to play growing up. So I never really liked it. And then personally, I found it boring to watch. So I was never really a fan in either way. Baseball was my worst sport to play by far. Like, I only played T-ball. And I was really bad. And then as I got older, my eyesight got worse. And so, like, depth perception and hitting a baseball never went well for me. Game of catch? Sure. Love to. Anything else? No, I'm good. My mom's a huge Padres fan, like, an annoying amount. So we make fun of her that they always lose. In 6th grade, our teacher had us do, like, a MLB project where we all got assigned a team and, like, followed the team for the whole season and tracked all their stats. And my team was the Kansas City Royals, and that was the year they won the World Series. So if I had to pick a team, I'm a Royals fan. But in actuality, I don't really care. Who's your favorite team? Run it up. Are you a Dodgers fan? Are you stressing over the game right now? Once I start getting the regen going on ads, we should be ramping up the Furies. Dude, this guy's gonna be insane as a 7-star. The only annoying part is he kind of wants Sig 200. Which, I don't know. I mean, isn't necessarily a bad thing, but with them adding so many 7-stars at once that like Sigs, it could be problematic. That's assuming that they add Valk. But I think they're going to. I think she's going to be the 7-star in the box. And then I think we'll get Kingpin in the Banquet realm event. Unless they go crazy and give us King. But, yeah, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. The community screwed up pretty bad when we voted for Shang-Chi over Kate. And I'm involved in that. I also voted for Shang-Chi. Bruh, he leaves because of the protection. That's so stupid. Alright. I'm like you to where baseball isn't one of my faves. Like football and basketball, but I'm in GA, so GA everything for me. Alright. So I'm pretty sure GA is Georgia. I hope I'm not looking really dumb right now. I think GA is Georgia. So you're a Falcons fan. I'm a Packers fan. Which you might think, dude, you live in the middle of Southern California. How are you a Packers fan? And that is a great question. The answer to that is my mom was a Packers fan, kind of, when I was little. So, growing up, as long as I could remember, those were the games I watched. So, became a Packers fan, and then they won the Super Bowl when, I don't know, when I was like 10 or something. That was awesome. I hope I get to see them win another one in my life, and I think I will. They're a good enough franchise that I'm not too worried about that. You know what? Let's use Sasquatch. He should be pretty good because of the regen. Unfortunately, a Falcons fan, but more importantly, I'm a Dogs fan, lol. Yeah, that's fair. I wish I liked college football. I don't know why I never got into it. And then, like, the college I went to didn't even have a football team, which really sucked, because that would have been really fun. The cons of going to a small school. So I never really got into college football. And I kind of live in the middle of nowhere. So it wasn't like people went to go play college ball, you know? There were a few. I think one person from here is on the Dogs right now. He doesn't play, but he's on the team, so that's cool. I think it's like their third string running back or something. But yeah, you've had quite the run of being a fan. Oh my gosh, I just realized Sassy doesn't get his regen until he's like low health, so this is just me using Sassy. He's doing pretty good, honestly. When, did you guys ever watch... Man, I'm so glad Brian's back. It's literally what I'm thinking about right now. When Relics came out, he released a video of breaking the damage cap with Sassy. And his special 2 hits like 999999 or something. He always had like the weirdest video ideas that ended up being really enjoyable to watch. I'm so excited for his like full-on return. Summoners Fest is next weekend, right? Next weekend or the weekend after? I don't know. Whenever it is, I think I'm gonna do like some live reaction streams. If you guys are interested in something like that. Let's see. I could use pretty much anyone against Jugs. Let's use White Tiger. Dude, but run it up. At least you have Bijan, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna go special 2. We'll bait out one more special 1 and then go in. There's the Power Steel. Build up some of those Furies. Oh, I wish Light Intercept triggered her precision. Oh, right. You only get 1 Fury if you don't do the dash-in thingy. And you're dead. Light Trigger is pretty fun. I really liked the Ultimate Spider-Man show growing up, so it's cool to see her in the game. Who is this? Corvus? Symbiote Spidey. So I gotta use someone semi-good so I don't get screwed by the evade. Oh my gosh, the Dodgers won. That's ridiculous. Blue Jays, what happened? What happened? Let's go Kushala. I hope I don't regret that later. I really like Kushala for this mode because every time you block, you trigger the block regen, and then you get the Fury for it. So at least she's better with these nodes. But most of the time the Mystic ones are pretty bad. She handled that very quickly though. Who scored the winning run, I wonder? I'll find out later. I have a question for you guys. Which class do you think is getting the rework in the box? If I had to guess, I think my vote is skill. Unless they do Venom the Duck. Because of the whole teaser thing with Brian. If that's the case, then obviously it's Cosmic. But that's if they do that. Technically there's like a egg-themed event too, so I don't know if that's going to be its own whole separate thing outside of the box. And we're also getting Venom the Duck as a 7-star with his rework, but we'll see. Does Wiccan even work for this? Oh wait, yeah, I just do special. How did I get 20? How did I get 20 incinerates on him? What is he gaining on his specials? Yeah, okay, I think this should kill him. Sweet. I was really thinking Freddy was going to be a career Brave, but I guess he made the right choice in hindsight. Yeah. Dude, I saw one guy say, like, Freddie Freeman, imagine hitting back-to-back walk-off home runs in back-to-back World Series. Like, that's so cool. And he's, at least from everything I've heard about him, and it's only been what people have told me, because I don't really look at baseball stuff. He seems to be a good guy. Like, I heard that he gives away a bunch of tickets, and I know his son was, like, sick or something last World Series. He was, like, born but sick, and he, like, pulled through. So it seems, and I think he donated a bunch of money to, like, hospitals to help whatever his son had. I could be making that up, but I think that's what I heard. So he seems to be a really good guy, which, I don't know, makes it easier to root for individual players and be happy for them when they win stuff. He's one of those guys. It's kind of like Joe Flacco on the Bengals right now, you know? Where it's like, dude, that's just like a 40-year-old guy balling out, having fun. It's like, how do you not feel happy for him? Also, I know nothing about Joe Flacco, so in the past, he's had some scandals or incidences. I'm not condoning anything. Yeah, it's only unblockable with the other one. RIP. Chavez is kind of useless here. Okay, this one's unblockable. That did nothing. Wow. Okay, wait. Maybe I go special 2s? Or, I mean, special 3s with the regen mode? I don't know if that's how that works, but... Guardian is just one of those champs that's like not really hard to fight, but really annoying to fight. So why do you have to auto-block my specials, bro? Okay, we'll bait one more special 1, and then do special 3. And then, depending on how this goes, probably just go back to special 2s. They did a good job on Chavez's buff. Because she was so irrelevant when she came out. Wait, she got buffed, right? She got tuned up? I think. Or did she just get added as a 7-star and people realized she was actually pretty good? I'm pretty sure she got tuned up. Dude, those special 2s do nothing. Oh my gosh, he gets the protection. I was gonna kill him so I didn't have to deal with the special 2. But that's literally what kept him alive. Hulkbuster. Okay, someone... Shockmune, I guess? Or I just nuke him down quick? Who do I want to use? No, Ebony Maw doesn't power drain or heal. I'm gonna use the dog. He heals, and he shouldn't be too affected by Hulkbuster stuff. Nice, I actually wanted to special one there. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Okay, special 2. Not bad. I want to get another Howling if I can. We're healing a lot. My gosh, I didn't realize how good his regen was. I know we're healing a lot from willpower too, but... I didn't expect to heal all the way to full, but I am not complaining. I wanted to go for a parry, but I realized Despair just negates his healing anyway. Shout out the dog. Eventually he needs to go to rank 3 too. So many champs. So little resources. I think I'm at the point where if Cyber has deals that are like really rank up map based, then maybe I'll buy some of those. I don't really care for shards at the moment, but I could use a lot of rank up maps. Archangel. Literally anybody works for Archangel. I'll use 6-star Tigra. Is this still the second quest? I think this is still the second quest. We'll probably do the first half today, I guess, and finish the second half. Oh, you can't heavy punish him. Oh wow, Tigra's... Oh my gosh, you can't reduce his ability accuracy too. Tigra was horrible for this. I forget that Neutralize is technically reducing his ability accuracy. Ooh. I was thinking the same of your rank 2 Jugs. He deserves a rank 3. He is rank 3, dude. He's just unduped. So his PI is so low because he's an old champ that he falls to the bottom. But yeah, he's rank 3. I tried. I knew it didn't work. I tried anyway. This fight is going to take a little while just because... Oh! I can't heavy punish him, I can't neutralize him. Tigra is literally the... I don't know why it's doing special one, it's just going to fall off. Tigra is literally the worst champ I could have picked here. No, but yeah, sometimes I forget about Juggy just because he's so far down the list. And I'm like, you're rank 3! His PI is just too low. That's what happens when you're from 2014 and you get a buff and they don't touch your PI. We are going to be here. This is going to be the longest fight of this map, probably. Come on. You don't have to make it any longer by holding your special gun. We're going to be here a while. Bait this, heavy, and then special 2. Man, our damage is buns without the senses. I wanted to relic. Jerk. He's gonna die. Haha. Damn, he may have the lowest PI in the game. Fooled me though, my bad lol. No, you're good. Yeah, otherwise, absolutely valid shout. Jugs should be rank 3. I want to use Symbiote Supreme against Okoye to just nullify all of the precisions at the start. Let's go Doom. Doom here. I guess she's shock immune, so that probably isn't the best, but yeah, every fight after this isn't too bad. Yeah, and that's with a relic equipped. His PI is still that low. I think I have the 6-star Jugs relic on him. Nullifies. Get the power drains. I guess she glances a lot, that's kind of annoying. And I forgot about the protection, but that's okay. Oh no, I tried the special one. Okay, come on. Come on. Thank you. I really need you to have less power though. So I gotta instantly special one. Okay, I need you to throw this, otherwise we're just gonna be in there. Oh, that hurt! Okay, that should do pretty good damage. It's not gonna be enough to kill her though. Almost. This one should. Alright, we're going Symbiote Supreme, and we should just nullify all of her precisions off the start and shoot up to probably a special 3. But not quite, special 2. That's fine. Is this the Power Steel one? It is. Let's go. I want to do that again. Yeah, that way I get all the Furies. Perfect. Now we hit even harder. And once we get to the next one, I can pop a special 3. Let me parry. Never mind, her animations are weird, I'm just going for it. Now I can start going with the bleeds. Unfortunately, we pushed her over 2 bars and she had low protection. I thought we were going to be at special 2, guess not. That's okay. That would have ended the fight. There we go. These EQs take way too long. I guess... No, it's because I started late. That's what's throwing me off. It feels like we've been streaming a lot longer than we have. Actually I need someone who heals. Yeah, let's go Sassy. I wonder if Sassy only triggers regen when he gets hit. Probably. If so, this is another useless pick. Yes, he does. Where are my ruptures? Hello? We got one. Does my special 3 heal me? I hope so. Otherwise, this is gonna be a while. Let's see. I'm about to find out. It does. That, I guess that only boosts our damage a little bit when it's only 1 instance of regen, but... Come on! Come on, Ronan! Before all the ruptures fall off. Big special 2. Not bad. Like a 200k special 2. We didn't get any on our special 1. I don't know why my ruptures just aren't proccing. Being really bad RNG. This should kill him though. Or not. Yeah, that did barely any damage. Get me out of this quest. I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, I need someone who actually heals because we're getting close to the end. Who procs regen? Voodoo heals, but only for the start. Claire heals, but we're, let's go Scarlet Witch and just hope we proc regen. Maybe I should have done that on Old Man Logan because there's more buffs to nullify, but we'll see. Come on. Come on. Is everybody in chat actually going to Summoners Fest? Because if so, that'd be pretty cool. I unfortunately am not. Next year, I think I want to make it a goal. Next year, go. Hopefully by then, rip, we missed our live intercept. Hopefully by then our channel's a little bit bigger. So it's a little bit more feasible to to go, I guess. A little bit more justifiable. I know some of the stuff you can win there is pretty good. I think you can win like 3k units, at least the last time that they had the wheel. I remember seeing that in videos. Which, just winning $100 worth of units is pretty nice. And then I'm sure there's gonna be like Titan crystals on there and stuff. Scarlet Witch reminds me of Domino when I play her in the fact that she can be really, really good or really trash. Just depending on your crit RNG and your buff luck. I didn't see that we got the stun. Come on. And unfortunately, our luck so far has been on the bad side. Of course, we get 2 Furies when I don't have a special 2. Yeah, now that I'm at a special 2, we have nothing. There's no way that hit me. Oh my gosh. I have wasted so many revives this stream on this stupid content. Because it takes so long. So it's hard to actually focus for the whole thing. I need these for when I eventually do the 4-star Labyrinth challenge. Because all the other Karinas that I still have to do are pretty skill-based. At least now, with how far the game has come. Those, nope, ain't nothing you can do. That's just a revive thing. It doesn't matter how good you are. Okay, this is the RNG we needed. Alright, give me some buffs for my special 2 here. I'll take a Cruelty and a Fury. We didn't get a crit. Unfortunate. I didn't see the stun again. I gotta stop looking up and just finish this fight. Dude, no, we missed our light. Rip all of the healing that we got from this fight. And we nullified his Fury, so we went red. Come on. This is only a rank 3, by the way. Her health pool's like 38k, which, compared to 7-star rank 4s, where we're at like 112k, depending on the champ, ridiculous. Alright, second to last fight. We can just nuke him with like Okoye once we get there, but dude, I don't know if it's just more for everyone, but the audio from your other videos are a little low. Okay. Yeah, I can. Thanks for the tip. I'll turn them up. I think when I go back and watch them to make sure everything's good, I have my audio like set to max, so that might be why. To where it's like it sounds good on my end, but it's maxed out. If it's just you. No, yeah, it's a good tip. Because it's better to be louder than quieter, because people could always turn you down. I feel like they're less likely to turn you up. Who do I want to use? Who even has regen? Or power drain? I feel like literally nobody. I guess Sorcerer Supreme does, but meh. Yeah, we'll go Hood. No, yeah, thanks for the shout out though. Thanks for letting me know. I'll be sure to pay more attention to that going forward with future vids. I had audio on max and couldn't hear you that well. Interesting. What video? Been holding off on the Imperial Doom for a few weeks now, but I'm gonna go in tomorrow. Who's your MVP for him? My MVP was Silk. So basically, I would try to do the path in like 1 or 2 champs if I could. So like Onslaught helped a lot with that because oftentimes he could do whole pass by himself. And then try to just squeeze in counters. So I think, like normally I would take 3 champs for the path. Give me 1 sec. I'm losing my train of thought. 3 champs for the path, Silk, and then like North Star, because you want champs who do more hits on their mediums, because that's like your main source of ticking his shield down. And then I would swap in Hyperion. So I would have 3 options that I could use for the boss, because special attacks also give you charges, so Hyperion's power gain is pretty helpful. But Silk is by far the MVP because of the auto evade on the specials. So when you're first learning all the timing and stuff, she makes it a lot safer as you're getting used to the fight. That was a really fun fight. I didn't think it was that hard. Pretty skill based. I just opened the Relic video a minute ago. Okay, thank you. Okay, that kind of explains a lot. Yeah, my last few videos, the views have been lower than normal. So I must have... Oh, that's what it is. I think my mic is just further away, but on the live stream I have my audio turned up on my end, and when I record I don't. Because normally the mic is closer to me. I'll have to turn it up when I record now too. But yeah, run it up. Pretty much champs with multi-hit mediums is who you ideally want to use. I know a lot of people really liked Quicksilver for it as well. Especially because, like, if you're in terminal velocity, your... Bro, I swear, it's always when you can't intercept that your intercept skills are the best. Your dex window is better. This fight's not too bad. Okoye should nuke it down. It's just going to take a little while with the added health compared to the classic event quest. But you don't have to worry about the regen like at all because of despair. And my endurance helps with the weaknesses, not having to deal with those. Nice, get the stand-up intercept, and you're dead. Sweet, we finally finished quest 2. We are an hour and a half in and we've only done 2 quests. This is going very poorly, and that's my fault. I keep messing up and making this longer than it needs to be. I gotta get a bunch of skill because I want to take up Shang-Chi. Even though this meta goes away in like 3 days. So I guess at this point, it's probably not worth it. I don't... Oh yeah, I want skill for Karnak. I want to take up Karnak's relic. I've got a rank 4 Spider-Woman and rank 3 Domino, so would that equal to a Silk and North Star? Spider-Woman. How would Spider-Woman do for that? Spider-Woman will do the same as pretty much everyone else, because you don't actually do damage to him, so it doesn't matter how hard they hit. Domino can work because her medium has 2 hits. Her medium, to me, is a little bit more clunky, so I didn't like her as much. But, yeah, you could pretty much use anyone. It's just longer if their animations are just 1 hit. Because basically, you bait a special, or you bait a special, and you, like, dex the first part, and then dash in and hit him, but, like, you miss. You don't actually hit him. And then you dex the next part, and then you dash in and hit him. And so every time you're dashing in with the medium, you're hitting him, and you're reducing his charges. So if your medium animation is 2 hits, you reduce his charges by 2 instead of 1. So that's pretty much the whole fight. That's why multi-hits are better. Hold on. Is there a dimensional being on this? Because if so, I'll use Blade for that. But if not... I think Mordo is, right? Am I really about to check just for this? I am. Where's Mordo at? I thought I had a 7-star Mordo. Do I not? I guess not. Or I'm blind, which could also be true. No, he's not. So there's no dimensional beings. Yeah, I'm gonna use Blade to start. Although, I guess he has regen, so I should probably save him for later on. So this is a waste of time. I apologize. And that's Alliance War, not EQ. We are all over the place right now. Alright, skill champ who places debuffs. See? Like for this node, you just need a skill champ who places debuffs. Like, literally 80% of the class. That's the type of node that I want to see on a bench press, not power steal that 20% of the Mystic class has. The skill 1 is great. Your debuff shrugs, you get a Fury. Your debuff falls off, you get a Fury. Simple, easy, applicable to most of the class. That's what I want to see. More of that. I feel like I fought Titania so much just because for Necropolis, like, I took Kate up and I had no idea how to use Kate, so I just did the Titania fight over and over and over again. I think at rank 4, and then at rank 5, and then at rank 5 Ascended, and I kind of did the same thing I did against Abyss Luke Cage, where it's like I did it with synergies, and then without synergies. For days, I did that fight until I really just mastered Kate and got the perfect timing down all the time, got the solos down consistently, and it was definitely worth it. It made my first 3 Necropolis paths really, really cheap. I think for the last 2, I just used Aegon anyway, because one of them was reverse controls, and I didn't want to deal with Kate with reverse controls, because I was pretty bad at reverse controls at the time, so I'd rather just revive through the Aegon. And then the last one, I think I just had extra revive, so I wanted to do Aegon, because it's more mindless. This person's not shocking me, right? No, it's Gamora. We're going to use Black Widow. I wish my my background was better for you guys. When I set up my room, I have like a wall in front of my desk with like a bunch of superhero stuff. So I have like some Marvel stuff, some DC stuff, like a pop, like some pops. I have Iron Man's arc reactor, stuff like that. All of my wall to my right has like comic books. I have stuff on the wall to my left. Bunch of stuff everywhere in the room. But when I set it up, I wasn't doing YouTube, so I wasn't thinking about needing cool stuff in the background. And now I'm doing YouTube, and my desk sits here, and I get to look at all of the cool stuff, and none of it's in the camera shot. So if I would have planned that a little bit better, my background would be a lot better than just a TV and one Marvel mini poster. And a fan. And another fan. And some mini pops. Oh, no, we're saving Blade. Who else does debuffs? I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll rearrange stuff. But I doubt it. Elsa's always interested me as like a champ that I would consider ranking up. But she's way too down the totem pole. She's so far down the list of champs that I need to rank that it's just never gonna happen really. But I see people with ranked up Elsas doing some good stuff. Yeah, why? It's in the drawer next to the fridge. Are you streaming on other platforms besides YouTube? So technically I have a Twitch, Normally I only use the Twitch to stream like FPS games, and I haven't done that in like a month. You can multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube, but you have to like pay for the Streamlabs Plus to do that. I think that's the only way you can multi-stream. Which right now I feel like I'm not at a place where it's worth paying to be able to multi-stream when I could just stream to YouTube for free, at least for now. So in the future, once I get a little bigger, yeah, I'll probably start multi-streaming to YouTube and Twitch. But for now, it'll just be YouTube. I've had her at rank 2 for at least over a year and a half. Nice! Do you like her? Still use her though. Yeah. She's a pretty good champ. Like I said, I wish I could take her up. It just... There's constantly someone else. Yeah, let me go Crit Monkey. I'm gonna take a lot of block damage from this fight though. Oh, I'm gonna take a significant amount of block damage. I can already tell. Honestly, I'm probably gonna die. Unless I can kill him way faster. Oh, we are definitely gonna die. Yup. I should have picked someone with more health, knowing that I was fighting a Punisher. I probably should have went with Fury. I've used way too many revives this stream. For this just being a monthly event quest. Dude, I keep trying to dex the last hit, and that's what's killing me. Oh my gosh, I just want to get a special 2 off. Come on. This is annoying. It's a good thing we didn't stream Battlegrounds today, huh? With how bad I'm playing? I'd be an Arcane right now. I hope I'm still in Mysterium 1. I'm assuming no. I'm probably Mysterium 2, maybe Mysterium 3 by now. So we're gonna have quite the climb to do tomorrow if I want to get back up there. I was looking at the rewards for like the season. Yeah, we're good. Oh my gosh. And I'd like to finish the season at least in Mysterium 3. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish higher than that. I'm going to try. Mysterium 1 hasn't been too bad, so that's definitely feasible to hold. But past that, the decks have quite a bit of rank 4s, and it's kind of rough to deal with. It depends on how next week's meta goes. Okay, don't throw that special. BG's is more of a race, and this is a marathon, so I feel you, bro, lol. Yeah, that's true. BG's is a lot different, where it's like you have to, it's a lot easier to pay attention and be focused in BG's because it's competitive and it's quick and it's different. This is just mindless, hit the screen while talking to other people, so very easy to not pay attention and make mistakes. But yeah, I'm interested to see how next week's meta goes. I think my roster is a little bit better for it. But the problem with that is most people's rosters is probably a little bit better for it. Just because it's a super heavy nuke meta. So we have Polka Dot Power, but they just reworked it. So now it applies to all types of damage, not just debuffs. So passives work too. And it's Power Start 1. So champs are going to be starting with the bar of power, and that's for attackers. I might have done that too quick. Just a little bit. Just a little too quick, but that's fine. My 6-star is 1600. So I don't have to be as precise with the timing. So you're going to start the fight with the bar of power. Oh, Shocker can't gain power. I was going to say Shocker is going to be ridiculous because you just instantly throw 2 special ones. But yeah, you can't gain power. So he won't do anything. But like Kate's going to be usable because you have Power Start 1. So you just instantly apply your Cold Snap. That will trigger Polka Dot Power now because of the change. And like some champs are just going to absolutely nuke. So it'll be interesting to see how that meta plays out. Like Okoye is going to be insane. She's going to be getting so much power. Alright, so far so good. Let's get the refresh. And then unblockable special. It's so weird to me that Kate has Crush. Like, it feels like such a mutant thing now. And Kate has had it for kind of years at this point. I guess not even kind of, just has had it for years. Again, I was trying to dex there, and it just wouldn't let me. And it doesn't feel like a thing on my end. So yeah, Kate is going to be ridiculous. Just instantly start with the Cold Snap, and then build up to one more special one, drop that, you're good, fight's over. Fury's gonna be really good. Archangel might... I mean, he'll probably be about the same, I guess. Let's use Black Cat for champion. Black Cat's gonna be really good, because you just get to the special 2 that much faster. Can I... What is happening? Thank you. I'm excited for it. We'll probably stream a little longer on Wednesday when that meta changes. Come on. I gotta get some intercepts in. Change the card. And then heavy in my special 2. I love just dashing in like that with her Sig. Because mine's like Sig 80, I think, natural. So my evade chance for the first one is basically guaranteed. So I can be a little risky with my intercepts. And this should kill him. Yep. Oh, and then I think Hyperion's gonna be really good next meta, and Venom's gonna be really good next meta. And I have them both at rank 2, so I kind of want to get them to rank 3 with an Iron Fist. Let's use Black Panther. We can use pretty much anyone for Iron Fist. So I kind of want to get them both to rank 3. I'm probably going to do Venom first. Just because I have a Venom Relic duped. A 6-star Venom Relic duped. And his bleeds should do work. And then obviously with Polka Dot Power, that's going to be pretty beneficial. Hyperion's like natural power gain will bypass that anyway. And if you wanted to, you could do special ones to get Polka Dot Power going as well. Carolina's going to be really good because her passive power bypasses Polka Dot. Plus her special 2 applies passive incinerates anyway, so that's going to count. Genuinely, it's going to be just a pure nuke meta. I think average fight times are going to be like 40 seconds. Shout out Black Panther. We have a Mordo and then a Diablo. Is this the 3rd quest? I think so, right? Yeah, we'll probably stop after this quest, I think. This ended up taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I think last time I streamed with the monthly EQ, I had finished the first half and then just did the second half on stream. But that stream was like an hour and 15 minutes. So I kind of figured the whole thing would be like 2.5. Oh my god, that pushed him red. I might actually die. No, okay, we live. Mortal Special 3 for some reason hits like a wet noodle. Boom. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Dude. Oh! I didn't expect him to throw that. He never throws a special in power game. Hopefully this kills him. Let's see. I agree with ranking Venom first. Like both, but had Venom ranked for a while now and no regrets. He puts in so much work. Yeah, I've seen rank 3 Venom do some fights he probably should not be doing. Mine's been rank 2 for a while. I just never took him to rank 3. And rank 2s just aren't cutting it anymore. At least not in Mysterium and Celestial. Use Blade, top up a little bit with some regen. Apparently the Dracula synergy is quite good for Blade. Part of me really wants to rank up Blade, just for the nostalgia factor of him being Blade and running the game back in the day. I I got 5-star Blade pretty late. Because I did save for Blade, but I think I only had like 2 crystals. Because I was just at a much lower level in the game at that time. So I forget how I even got him. But it was pretty late. So I didn't get to enjoy his peak OP-ness that much. Like, I remember using the 4-star a little bit in Act 5, but I wasn't great at the game at the time, so the 4-star wasn't cutting it. And then when I got the 5-star, he made exploring 5.4 so easy. And then of course was gated out of Act 6 basically. Because OG Act 6 had a lot of 6-star gates, and then nodes that like were specifically designed for Blade not to work, and I think for Corvus to be harder to use, and then that's what ended up causing Ghost. Ghost just absolutely demolished most of Act 6, except for like the main bosses. Oh, I went Fury. Oh, I went Okoye way too early. I like Okoye for Nightcrawler boss. We'll have to use a different champ. I miss Quake. Quake's another one that I got kind of late. I took up the 4-star and like learned how to use her, and then when I got the 5-star, like full committed, Awakening Gem, rank 5, everything. She was like one of my first rank 5s, and I used her for a lot of content for like the brief time that she was still relevant as a 5-star. I would use her in War, and then I finally had like unlocked Suicides, so her like life cycle got expanded. She was really fun, and not being a 6-star, she just doesn't exist in the game anymore, basically. There's nowhere where you're still using 5 stars. I was hoping Ascension would bring her back a little bit as a 5-star, but it didn't. It wasn't enough. She was still timing out in War by that time. But I remember when Ascension first came out, that was like when Onslaught came out. So what is that, like December 23? I don't know if that was when Ascension first came out, but I just remember when Onslaught came out, my Alliance officer at the time, and I think I was in the Alliance that I'm going back to. I don't know if I was in my Master's Alliance at that time, but it was definitely Plat 1, and they would have me take Onslaught bosses with an Ascended 5-star magic. Like, that was the strat. Because you just get to a special 2, and you just spam special 2s in the corner, and you hope you don't mess up like that, ironically. But yeah, you just sit there and you hit him for 5 minutes, and you hope you don't time out. You pop every boost that you can and just go crazy, and that was our strategy. And it kind of worked. I don't think I ever timed out. I definitely died to onslaughts, but I don't think I timed out. It would be like I would mess up my stand-up intercept and get hit or something. But what a crazy time. What do Cheelith's heavies do? Yeah, I was gonna say, don't they apply like a bunch of debuffs? Cheelith is another one that I need to rank up, because I've seen people do some crazy things with her. And every time I see someone use her and pull off a fight that I don't expect, it makes me want to rank her up. Like, she's probably going to do great next meta. But she's rank 1, so I'm not going to take a rank 1 all the way up to rank 3 just for that. But eventually she'll go up. I probably should have took her up when I got her. Because when I got her, and then, like, I duped her shortly after, my skill roster was kind of trash. But I just didn't like her that much. But it's because I didn't really give her a chance. So going back, I probably would have ranked her then. Ooh, okay, we're almost done with this quest. Thankfully. Like, this has been going on forever. I think we're fighting Rocket, so we'll just use Yelena. Yeah. She's not gonna get any of the Furies, but it's just a Rocket. So she should be able to nuke it decently quick. And that might actually count as a debuff for the Fury anyway. About to find out. It does not. I wish the instant bleeds did, because that would make her and Bullseye much better for this. Yeah, pretty much by the time I get to a special 2, I think he'll be dead after that. With my guaranteed crits now? No, I vastly overestimated her damage. Nice. Rocket was one of my first 7 stars. I think he was my second, to be exact. I forget who my first one was. It might have been Guillotine 99. Who else places debuffs? How many fights do we have left? Okay, this will be Fury. I'll see you next time, bro. Be good. Alright, see you, bro. Yeah, I'm about to finish up anyway after this quest ends. We'll be back on Battlegrounds tomorrow. It'll be more entertaining. Thanks for hanging out, though. I wish the Falcons good luck tomorrow. If they're playing. I think they're playing. I don't know if they have a bye week. And I just pushed him to a special 3. That's fine. We have second life when it comes to that. We're not gonna trigger it until we have to. What happened to my relic? I look up for 1 second. Oh no, I threw a special 2 and I just assumed it stunned. But it probably didn't, and even if it did, he probably just shrugged off really quickly. Alright. No, I wanted you to kill me. Oh, I didn't want to kill him. I wanted to trigger my second life. Dang it. Okay, I need to use someone that heals a lot, I guess. Probably... I could go 5-star Fury. I'm gonna go 5-star Fury. Because it was between him and Kingpin, and 5-star Fury is probably faster. I just gotta survive long enough to benefit from the second life. Willpower should help, but we'll see how this goes. No, yeah, we're chilling, we're chilling. Alright, come on. Start your special one. Her animations are really weird. Her, like, dash, it always screws me up when I'm evading it. Because she tends to do medium and then instantly another attack. And then she pins you in the corner and she doesn't want to throw her special. I fight this girl every day in AQ. And it's the same thing. Over and over and over. Just puts you in the corner. Please don't take that out of context. Alright, this time I gotta make sure that I don't accidentally kill her. The indestructible helps with that. But now I have to make sure she doesn't kill me before she's low enough to where I can benefit from my second life healing. Let's see, how low do I want to get her? I don't know how much my special 3 is going to do. Nice. Yeah. She should die here. And at 97% health. So that I can go into the boss with some health to play around with. This one's what, Nightcrawler? We'll see who I'm going to use here. Probably Prowler. Yeah, probably just Prowler. And I guess just deal with the evade. His medium counters evade, and his special 1 does as well with the pursuit passive. I just gotta get to a special 1. Alright, we have the pursuit passive up. Now I don't have to worry about the evade. Heavy. Okay, he's debuff immune, so we don't get the incinerate. Special 2 should still do a pretty significant amount of damage. And then I want to build up to another special 1, ideally before this pursuit falls off. Nice. So that I never have to deal with the evade at all. Dude, I hate that. I hate that the node makes the reverse control last slightly longer than the special animation. So when you go to dash in, you just dash back. Let's see. I'm ranking Venom next, so probably Cosmic ISO. I'm going with the Karnak Relic. Man, I didn't realize I was so low on T4CC. Oh, it's because I took up my 6 stars for the Karina's challenges. I forgot about that. Alright, well, yeah, we're only halfway through. This ended up taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So we're probably going to end it here. And I'll finish the rest of this off stream while watching TV or something just throughout the next 3 days. Tomorrow we will be back. I'm not sure if I'm doing it in the afternoon or at night yet, so stay tuned. But we'll be back doing some Battlegrounds. Let's see where we're at right now. Yeah, we dropped into Mysterium 2 just because we didn't play any today. So, we'll see. We're probably going to be like Mysterium 3 by the time we play tomorrow. Oh, I didn't realize this offer was still here. That's nice. But, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Honestly, this stream did better than I expected. Because, yeah, this content's pretty boring to play. So, just the fact that you guys sat here and watched me, I appreciate it a lot. Genuinely, I appreciate every single one of you. Hope you guys had a good time. See you in the next one. It's going to do it for me.